morning, Finance Friday. Welcome back. Yeah, so First Ontario's Credit Union's Finance Friday. So we mentioned in our last segment on Finance Friday, we're going to be talking about personal services. Once a month, we'll talk about kind of a key driver of local economy and small businesses. So great to have First Ontario Senior Manager of Business Services, Colin Cyr, with his first appearance on Finance Friday.
Thank you, Tim. Happy to be here.
Awesome. You're a Hamilton lad.
I am. I've been here for most of my life. I went to school here, and I work here and support all the small business here as well. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So how long have you been with First Ontario for?
This will be my 8th year, actually.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so it's a tough time in some respects for small business with the CEBA deadline coming yesterday.
For sure. It's on top of everybody's mind right now, I think.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges for small businesses?
I mean, they're real. They have real questions about the economy right now. High debt loads are a big piece. Half of small, medium enterprises are having a harder time paying down debt than they were a year ago. We got the CEBA program, of course. Obviously, that was there to support businesses through the worst days of the pandemic. Yeah. But the forgiveness deadline was yesterday, and so businesses will have to make payments on those loans over the next 2 to 3 years. And then just generally higher input service costs for businesses. Cost of living is increasing for consumers, so businesses are feeling the squeeze on both ends.
What defines a small business?
There's a number of different ways you can look at it. One of the more popular definitions is employee size. So 1 to 99 employees, you could consider that a small business. So to put that in perspective, that's about 98% of Canada's employer businesses. 8.2 million Canadians work for a small business. That's 67% of our private labor force. So it's a big chunk of the pie, and that's not even all the businesses for self. So you can see why they call it the backbone of the economy.
What's it like for you, for somebody that comes in kind of with a dream to own their own business?
Yeah, I always have said that I could never be a business owner myself. I have a family of entrepreneurs. They all do it well, but for me, it takes a certain kind of grit, resiliency, and so I'd rather be on the other end being able to support people like that. But you certainly have to have that grit and resiliency and an adaptive kind of disruptive nature to be able to succeed.
Yeah, and it's that passion, but you have to do it properly too, and kind of know the financial parameters.
Yeah.
And also, when we're looking at like the CEBA stuff, but what are some of the opportunities or some positives when it comes to small business as we look into the future?
Certainly. I mean, we've been in these types of circumstances before as a society. We've prevailed. The mid-90s had a lot of similar pressures, higher interest rates. We got through that period. But things we're looking forward to talking about in the next couple segments is some of the resources, partners, services businesses can take advantage of to not only get through this period of time, but to succeed at any point. And then just like I said, optimism for the entrepreneurial spirit, I think, gives us reasons.
What if somebody's like watching this morning and just they have that idea? Like, what are some initial steps even before they come to you for looking for like a business loan?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we're looking forward to talking about on coming segments is how do you have a conversation with your bank or your credit union to prepare you for that financing talk? It's almost just as important as securing the financing. So to set yourself up for success, it's really going to put you in a better spot when you have that chat.
Yeah, is there one thing besides the CEBA stuff that should be concerning at this point for small businesses?
I mean, it's always important to stay on top of the regulatory environment. There's been some recent changes to the CPP program with regards to employee contributions. So ensuring that people are on top of that now and not having to deal with it down the road will put you in a good spot. But just generally, I think for all our viewers, getting out there where you can support small business. I mean, when small businesses do well, we all do well. And
the good thing about Finance Friday that we found with Dave Skirvin in the past and with you and others is getting questions from viewers and answering those questions. So email your questions to financefriday at firstontario.com. If your question or topic is selected to be covered on air, you'll receive a gift card from First Ontario. But those questions are always so great because that's who we're talking to, and then we can address them on Finance Friday. Look at you, Colin. Good first appearance.
Thank you, Tim.
Colin Cyr, well done. So we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think it'll be a month from now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
More Morning Live coming up after this.